Hello everybody, welcome to Simple Beading with Liv. Today I'm going to show you how to make baby beaded dragons, and I guess these aren't quite babies, they're just a little smaller, like a child dragon or something. So here are a few examples. This one has a curly tail because it's a special kind of dragon. I can zoom in. But yeah, we are just going to be making a basic one today. So let's get into what you will need. For the baby dragon, you of course will need beads. I'm going to be using 3 colors today. I'm going to be using orange, like orangey pink. It's like a fluorescent, not fluorescent, kind of like shiny color of orange for the main body, and blue for the wings, so it'll just be the colors opposite of this, and black for the eyes. So 3 colors of size 8 beads. You can also just really do them any color you want, but I'm going to be using just these 3 basic colors. For the bead count, you will need 61 of the main body color beads, and in that case they're the orange beads because I am doing those for the body. So I will need 61 of those. And for the insides of the wings, you will need 10. And the eyes, you will need 2. So that's how many beads you need. And you will also, for your dragon, you will need somewhere to put your beads. I'm just using these little bead container scooper things, but really anything will work. Just like you could use a Tupperware or something, or like a little watercolor tray. But yeah, and the other thing you'll need is wire, and for the main body I'm going to use 14 inches of wire, and that translates into 14 inches translates into around 35 and a half centimeters. And yes, so, and for the wings, because we're going to attach this on separately, you will need 2 pieces of 6-inch wire, or 2 pieces of 15 centimeter long wire for the wings. And of course, you'll need a ruler to measure it, but I already cut mine out, so I don't need that. Here's the wire that I have. It's 28 gauge wire and just copper, black copper wire. And you also need scissors to trim your wire at the end. So let's get started. All right, to start, grab your 14-inch piece of 28 gauge wire and straighten it out. I'm just straightening mine out because I have mine all curled up. And take the 2 ends and pinch them just like that. And bring your fingers down and find the middle. Now, we are going to start off by making the little snout. So take one of your body colored beads. I'm using orange, as you can see. And slide it onto one end of your wire. Just like that. Bring it all the way down to the center, and you're going to pinch it just like that, and take one side of your wire and loop it through the bead like that, and pinch the bead and the wire so it doesn't slip, and pull like that. So it should look like this, and make sure your bead is centered. That's where you should pinch it. And there you go. So it should look like this. And now you can pinch the bead and strip the wire back. Next, we are going to put on, we're going to start putting on our eyes. So you're going to get one of your black beads, put it on one side of your wire, just one end. Put another body colored bead on the end. And finally, your other black bead. it should look like this. And now, whatever side is opposite your beads, you are going to loop around and push through those 3. Push through all of them. So it should look like this. And now pull this. You don't really have to worry about keeping it centered because you already have that first bead in there that's holding the center place for you. So you pull tight. I guess you can center the bead a little bit. But yeah, and there is your little face that's starting to take form. I'm just gonna put that away because we don't need it anymore. Now you're going to take 2 of your body colored beads again and put 2 on your one side of your wire. Bring them down. And whatever wire is the opposite of the wire that you have your beads on, push it through and pull tight. Now you're going to do another row of body colored beads. I'm going to zoom in on this one. So grab 2, put them on your wire, bring them all the way down to the little face, and bring your wire all the way around through the beads and pull tight, just like that. Now we are going to add the legs. So you're going to take one side of your wire and take 5 body colored beads and slip them on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bring them all the way down. Runaway bead. And this is a little trickier. All right, so you're going to have to separate 3. Let's see. So you have 5 beads on your wire, and you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and this will make the foot. See, there's 3 on the foot, and then 2 for the leg. And you're going to loop your wire around and stick the end through these 2. And pull it out like that. Just like that. And kind of hold it in place so it is secure and not loose. And there you have your little arm or foot, whatever. And you're going to do the same on the other side. So get 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring them all the way down. Separate 3 out, 1, 2, 3, and put your wire through the first 2 that you put on, and pull tight. There you go. So now you have started to get the little body of your dragon, or a little lizard, the lizard part of your dragon. And now you are going to put on 2 body colored beads. So 1 and 2. And slip them on your wire. Bring them down. And do the same process. Stick it through. It might be a little bit more difficult because the arm's in the way, but it is basically the same. And go like that. Just like that. And now the next row, you are going to want to put on 3 body colored beads. 1, 2, 3. Get the opposite wire that your beads are on and push or put your wire through and tighten. We're going to do another layer of 3. Three body colored beads, or in my case, 3 oranges. 1, 2, and oops, my camera is a little blurry. There we go. And 3. Bring them down. And take your opposite wire and string them through. Finally, we're going to do, well, not finally, but for the main body part, before we do the back legs, we're going to do another row of 2 body colored beads. Just like that. Now we are going to do the back legs, and we're going to do them just like we did the front legs, just except they're in the back, you know. So 5 beads. Oops, I just dropped a bead. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and let me get the one that dropped. Okay, got it. So that's 5 beads. And now separate 3 from the 2. Loop your wire around and put the wire through the other 2. And pull tight. Make sure the beads are down. And go like that. And same thing for the other side. Okay, now we are going to work on the tail. And you will need 7 beads, I believe, for this. And it'll just be 7 rows of 1. So just get 1 body color bead and place it on one end of your wire. And take your other side of the wire and put it through. And you're going to do this 6 more times. So 1, 2, and I'm just going to do this 4 more times, and I'm going to skip ahead in the video so you don't have to wait. Alright, I've done it 4 more times, so now I have 7 rows of 1 for the tail. And to end it off, you are going to turn this wire around and put it through the hole, the bead hole, just like that. So it's just a little loop, and you're gonna pull this out like that, and do the same for the other side, like this, and pull like that. Now you're going to group these together and twist. Now you're just going to trim the excess off with some scissors. Boop. Just like that. And now you have your little lizard, and you can get it into position. And if you want to leave it like this, you can, but if you want to go on to moving on to add wings, that's what I'm going to do now. So you're going to need your 6-inch piece of wire, one of your 6-inch pieces of wire, and you're going to want to weave it through. Let me zoom in so it's easier to see. You're going to weave it through the body. So first, I'm going to just fold it in half so I have a basic idea of what I have to do, where the half is. So after I've folded it in half, I can take one end, just like that. And I'm going to take one end and slide it through this little hole right here. Right there. Like right here. And just slide it through. And pull it all the way until it's to the halfway point, or a little less, because we want the halfway point to be around there. Now, you're going to take this, once it's looped through, you're going to take that side and push it through the next hole, that one right there. Loop it through, just like that. Like that. Hold this one tight and pull this tight, just like that. And you might want to adjust it if you go like that. Now, flip it around, and we are basically just weaving it through these holes. So now you're going to want to put it through this loop, or hole, whatever you want to call it, and pull tight. Make sure it's on the edge, not between the beads. Pull tight, just like that. And now loop it around again and put it through that hole. And pull tight. Now you should have something that looks like this. Now just pinch it, and let's see, I can kind of adjust it. Just pull. So now it should look something like this once you've weaved it through, like ooh, like that. You can kind of see the waves, like that. And now you could do the same to the other side, but I'm going to just finish this one wing that I've already started. So on these, you're just going to act like this is the middle of the wire, like we did with the snout. So you're going to get one body colored bead. You can work on the wire that is closest to the head. So one body colored bead, slip it down onto your wire, just like that, and 2 wing colored beads, 1 and 2. Bring it down, and you're just going to do the same thing. Take the wire opposite the one you have your beads on and stick it through the beads and pull tight. Just like that. So now you have a little start of a wing. Now you're going to take 3 body colored beads. And as you see, we were on that row, and now we're going up to that row. You're gradually going to thin the wing out as we work. So 3 body colored beads. 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to fold over, take this wire, and push it through. Just like that. And pull tight. So now we have the first little flap of skin kind of that's stretching through the wing. Now you're going to take another body color bead, bring it down, and 2 more wing beads. Put them on your wire and do the same process, just like that. After that, you're going to take 2 wing colored beads and put them on your wire. We're going to start gradually thinning it out to a point. Bring the other wire across and pull tight. Now do 1 body colored bead and 1 wing colored bead. Bend it, put it through, and pull tight. And now you are going to finish it off with 1 body colored bead. Pull tight, and now we are going to secure it so we can cut the wire off. You might want to try and line all the beads up so it's just a gradual slope in that way. So we are going to end it just like we did the tail, just with this wire, loop it around like that, and pull it through. And the same with this one, except opposite. Pull it through just like that. There we go. And now bring these together and twist. And you can trim this with your scissors. Alright, so now you have 1 wing on your little baby dragon. And you can, we're going to do the same thing to the other side, but I'm going to speed up the video while I do it. If you're confused at any point, you can rewind the video or go back in the video and watch me do this wing, because it's the exact same process just for the other side. So I'm going to speed up the video here, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, lesson. Do not pull your wire too hard while you are adjusting them. So make sure to keep it centered, because I pulled my wire too hard and it broke. But no worries, I'm just going to cut a new piece of wire. Okay, so I have finished the second wing, and now I'm just going to kind of adjust the dragon a little bit, And of course I can put these away because they're no longer needed. And there you have your little baby dragon. And I hope this video was fun for you and easy to follow. Make sure to subscribe if you want more of these videos, and leave below in the comments on what you think I should do next. I have some ideas that I'm going to make. I think I'm going to do a turtle next, so that will be fun. So once again, thank you for watching and have a great day. Pinch the bead and strip the wire back. Oh. Okay, you don't want this to happen. Oh no. Adjust it like that, and I just made it worse.